That's nice. Thank you very much.
Corey Feldman there. Talking to our very own, Catherine G. Well, now, I wonder who's next. Well, let's join the good lady herself, Catherine, at house number 2, as we go through the Keyhole.
Something about this flat is rather off the wall. Being in the hallway is like being inside a massive stick of rock. Or maybe it's a simplified version of the London Underground map. Given that we're in London, that would be highly appropriate. The only question is, which line do I take to the sitting room? But one thing's for sure, whoever lives here not only has a very vivid sense of colour, they also have a very strong, firm hand. Very straightforward, no-nonsense messages going on in this sitting room. There's something very strong and simple about the lines of this sturdy leather and chrome armchair. And the big seascape on the wall dominating that area might suggest a passion for the great outdoors, but juxtaposed to this heap of interiors books, which might rather suggest more homely.
You haven't woken up in that flat, have you? Have you?
Not, you know what? Not that I can remember.
No.
Oh.
The lights were down.
Yeah. And can you help us there?
Do you know, I...
No, it's brick wall.
Because originally,
a beautiful brick wall, but it's a brick wall.
When we got to Man, I thought, all right, a Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. Then when you started talking about Homefront, I thought maybe Dermot the gardener. But now he doesn't have that sort of a place. It's obviously one of the new chappies.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of
one of the later signings for changing rooms, I suppose, and
neatish, smart chap.
And big, strong boys, and
yeah.
He has emerged of late. And in a year's time, you'll kick yourself.
Is he a friend of Corey Feldman?
Right. Well, we're going to have to help them with this one.
Oh, can we have the initials?
And they will kick themselves when they hear it's someone who really has emerged of late, and it is Jake Robinson. Oh. Will you come through the Keyhole? Jake, first of all, the first subject to be dealt with is what exactly went on in this steamy date that you had with Esther.
I don't remember that. I do remember seeing you at a party.
Ago was your real television big national debut.
Well, I've been in TV for 8 years, and I started off behind the scenes on Changing Rooms. And because Andy Kane had a couple of carpenters which came on board at the start of Changing Rooms, which they got rid of. And Anna, who used to share a flat with Anna Ryder Richardson, asked, you know, could you come and give us a hand, because these two carpenters had been sacked. So I turned up my toolbox in Weston-super-Mare, and that was it. Done 2 series of Changing Rooms through the series, and then Homefront, House Doctor, House Invaders, Big Strong Boys, the whole lot.
The whole lot?
Yeah.
But initially behind the scenes, and then
no, the only one
on screen, or...?
The only one behind the scenes was Changing Rooms, the rest was on screen. Mm. Yeah.
And before that, what had you been doing? Had you already got your own carpentry business?
Yeah, I've got a company, building company, which I'll do houses up in the Caribbean and in England, because I love the Caribbean.
So you do up houses, yeah, wherever you fancy to go?
Wherever I fancy going, I'll go and do a house. Yeah. It's quite, yeah, it's good. Love it.
Yeah. and so has television helped the business be much, much bigger and...
Big time. Yeah, it has. Yeah, I mean, I've got my clients are Denise Van Outen, Chris and Ingrid Tarrant. We're very good friends, me and Ingrid. We share the same birthday. Still yet to go fishing with Chris, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got some very good clients on my list. Yeah.
So where do you go from here? Do you want to have your own, the Jake Robinson show, or...?
There's a few programmes, pilot ones being made at the moment, which I can't talk about, but there's one I'm concentrating on in the Caribbean called Hot Spaces and Hot Places, and that's, I just sort of walk along the beach, picking up bits of driftwood, old bits of timber, and then make beautiful furniture out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
How long does it take you?
Well, it depends. I mean, however long. It might take me 3 days to make a beautiful table, but as long as I find the right bit of timber I need walking along that beach, then that's it. I'll start making it.
Jono?
Won't you need a comedy writer or some sort of comedy element to a show
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Because some of those jokes could get a bit wooden after a while. I think me and Barry will do you a special, you know, mates rate.
You can come out and play
Thanks,
some
Johnny.
70s tunes.
And Esther looks great, as you know, in
Yes,
her
you
bikini.
can.
Thank you.
Yes.
You can all come.
You know all about... You know
We'll build
all
a
about
house
that.
and have a big party.
Fantastic. Let's put on a show.
Yes.
Barry, are you an expert in this whole field of home design and do
I
it yourself?
can watch it for hours on end, David. I'm no good at all. No. No good at all. I love good design when I see it, but I can't execute it or do anything at all. I love it, though.
That design I got in the hallway was actually from a girl walking down the street with a Paul Smith bag. And that's all it was. And that's what inspired me. And I went, right, I'm doing that. So every time I'd finish a shoot, I'd get some tape the wall up, put one sort of line across, and then, of course, get up in the morning, go back and do another shoot. So over a period of weeks, I was just building the lines up. But on the second to last one, I peeled it away. It took away all the paint underneath. So I sanded it down trying to do it again. But it worked out all right in the end. Bit of a headache.
Bit of a headache.
Yeah.
But I read that you even started on all of this at school. You made personalised shoe boxes for your teachers?
Yeah, I was just keeping quiet. Yeah, no, I was very handy at a young age. I mean, I could hang a door and put locks on it when I was 14. And because I went to boarding school, we used to have 2 months break in the summer. So I used to go on a building site, say, can I give you a hand? And that was it. Just learn from that.
Right.
Yep.
On a building site?
Yep.
On the outside of buildings as well as the inside, then? It's not just interior decoration?
No outsides or insides, but believe it or not, I don't like heights. I don't touch roofs.
Really?
Yeah, I'll get the boys to do that.
Oh, good
So
job.
you get up the ladder.
Good job you weren't a steeplejack then, really, because that wouldn't have gone very well. Well, good luck with your burgeoning career.
Thank you very much.
What is it? Hot spaces, hot places?
Hot spaces and hot places.
In hot places. Well, we shall look out for that.
Lovely.
And here's the Through the Keyhole key, another masterpiece of interior design, I think you'll agree.
Is it made of MDF?
No, it's made of...
Sprayed gold.
It's 24 karat gold all the way through.
Like I believe that.
Not. As the boys always say, not. And there we are. Thank you very much indeed,
Thank
Jake,
you
for
to
being
David.
with us. Our thanks to Jake Robinson.
Thank you. Thank you.
And to Corey Feldman. Not to mention our panel, Jono Coleman, Esther McVeigh, and Barry Cryer. Until the next time, goodbye for now.
One of the great Hellraisers, Richard Harris, is profiled by Hollywood greats tonight at 10:35 on BBC One.
You cannot imagine how I have been aching for you.
Treachery!
My darling wife. I beg you not to be sad.
If I had my way, she